Hello kids, and welcome back to Life in the Woods. I am melting. I was not made for this heat, but I would like to get started on actually decorating the garden a little bit that we started in the last episode. I know I said we are fine without a bench in there. There's one little thing though. If maybe we can fit it in somewhere and it looks nice there, then I think I would like to have that. But otherwise we are fine without one. But we certainly need plants. These sort of plants I want to keep more for the sidewalk area. But I mean, of course, we'll add like a couple like leaves and clover patches and whatnot. But I want to get a few basic things that we could add in there that are hopefully going to look nice. Maybe a piece of fern, you know, we don't really do that, like ever. I know they already have these two berry bushes. They only have one of those. And one of that, and then like one here, a blueberry one. I want to give them maybe like a small berry patch, if that makes sense. This was poisonous. Okay, we're not gonna add that. We could add some of that, maybe some of this. You know, we are going to duplicate this a little, as cheeny as it is. I know. Some of the grassy stuff. And then, you know, maybe little bits of clovers. Small, cute little plant in between. I think we have these two as well on our, like, general decorating list, but that's fine. And yeah, I hope everyone is okay. It's not melting. Like, it's just so insane. It was cold a couple days ago, and now I'm just done, which is kind of sad. I would have liked to go out today and go for a little Pokemon walk, because today was the, I don't even know how it's pronounced, Frigibags Community Day. If I'm already sweating when I'm sitting in front of the fan and I'm not moving it, I'm just not, like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not going to go out into the sun, you know? So, yeah, I didn't get much done there, but I did catch 2 shinies from my desk. And I guess that's all that technically really matters. Could we, in theory, place more of the little lanterns here? We could. The fence doesn't change too much then either, which is nice. But I kind of like that they have just one here. Maybe we'll add something on the inside of the fence. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like, you know, a little bench here is not too bad. I think that's kind of cute. Okay, yeah, I wanted to grab books still as well for that one bookshelf in the kids' bedroom. Oh, and we wanted to work on the lights up there to see if we can remove all the torches and everything is spawn-proofed just from the carpenter's blocks inside. No, I think we have, yeah, that one, but we don't have anything in this corner because we have these lamps, so maybe we'll have to do something above the bedroom here. So I'm gonna turn on F7. Somehow squish my way through there. And this. Okay, this area is already lit up from underneath. And this is also okay? You kidding me? We don't need any more lights here? That is amazing. Thank you, universe. Okay, nice. With that, the attic, done. That easy. Maybe one more little, like, or like a hand-built bush, possibly? I don't know, I want something in that corner. And let's put our little berries here. Actually, I have an idea. Let's give them like a proper field for that. So we'll do that. Carpenter. I know how to build. I'm a professional. Yes. Just do that so that it looks more like You know what I mean, hopefully. Okay, little clover patches. They're cute. So, I want to add some, like, all over the place. Just for that fun little plant love detail. Could go for a little leaf pile there, but you don't really see them that much, so I'm more likely to go for some of these here. No, one there. I don't think we... Nope, we want to sit down there. We sadly can't place anything on these guys, which is truly a shame. So we're just going to put some over there instead. I think one of these tall boys here in the corner might be nice. Ah. I don't know how to play video games. Hello. He's gonna grow a little taller. Might be cute. Maybe a little bush in this corner instead. I scratch my back. But another thing that's currently just making the heat, like, it just hits harder with the heat is I take ADHD medication now. I feel pretty motivated. But if I leave the area of the fan here, nah. Like, I want to do things, but I don't want to have to get up to do them. So my options are like a little bit limited, you know. Wish we could put stuff here. It would be so cute. We're just gonna put one of these guys there then. This cute little flower can go next to the berries. This one we could put there. And I think, yep, next up I want to go in with a little bit of grass. So medium grass, wheatgrass, that, maybe even vanilla grass, and short grass. I have a lot of short grass. And then maybe we even get a little bit more of this, but instead of using that much, because I don't want the whole yard to be grassy, but I want to have the options, you know? So, you know, just for the sake of having stuff. That meadow grass does grow a little bit taller, so that's always nice. Piece of wheatgrass can go there. I might accidentally place things on top of each other, by the way. I'm just warning you, that does happen. Piece of vanilla grass there. And then some medium grass, like, right in the middle of the garden, and don't have anything there, so maybe also there. One more piece of medium, or like wheatgrass, like something that isn't too massive. I think that's kind of cute. Nope, I always put the backpacks into weird spots. This one we took out just for this. Maybe a little shrub. Or actually, maybe we'll go without one. You know, just switch things up a little. And then, of course, some clover patches. The twig, I'd say, could have landed right there, you know? The wind blew it over. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's okay. It could be a lot worse, I guess. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay, just really making sure... I don't know, I just like having these clover patches all over the place. Makes it feel a bit more realistic, in my opinion. A little fern. This is free. That's kind of cute. This one's free. And then this one could... You know, we're kind of gravitating towards the corners, I guess. And then some of this grassy stuff there. I guess that is kind of the garden now. But I really like it. Cute. This corner though, I want to try, okay? I want to give this one little try. Maybe we need more than one. I didn't. Oh, this is perfect! This is what I wanted! Yay! In that case, could maybe do that and one more of these. Just to, you know, add in a little bit more of a touch here of things being alive. But I love this. Ah, very, very nice. Wonderful progress today here already. So, something that we definitely still need are books. And I'd say I want to keep the second row, the top row, pretty empty. You could imagine, you know, sometimes there's other stuff in there maybe. So, I'm gonna grab a couple books. Anything else that we still like really need for this house? We could put a vanilla plant on this bookshelf. That we'll do that as well. We can also put that away. Okay. Oh, it's so nice where you can feel the sweat moving on your body. I am so comfortable. I hate life. I mean, I like summer. Okay, don't get me wrong, but there's a difference between comfortable warmth and you start feeling like a piece of ice cream that was forgotten about. It kind of feels like the latter for me currently. Need 3 of these. Oh, we do still have a good amount actually. We had 9 clean stacks. Ah! And something that we'll put in there. I mean, we are a little bit limited. We need to stick to like vanilla things pretty much. We don't really have vanilla things over here. We could go for like a sapling. Ah, we were in the we were in the plant section. Wow, words. I think this one could be cute. Or maybe just like an oak sapling. Good old classic. We'll try both. We'll try both. And that. Then we need a few books. I mean, how many? I think 16 fit into the whole shelf, so I'm gonna go for like 10 for now, maybe. This. Put that back. Paper goes back in there. Anything else that we need that I should maybe bring? I will remember once we're there. I guess that is how it's supposed to go. Yeah, we are getting very close to the next little, like, look back episode. I think that's going to be episode 1090 already? Is it? I'm not entirely sure, but I have a feeling it might be. Maybe one episode less, but I think we're at the 90 already, which means we're like 1.5 weeks away from another little milestone. It's crazy how fast time goes by, really. Maybe it would be cool to have like little lights in here, in the corners. I think I would like to give that a try. Like neon glowstone, probably. So this is what the sapling would look like. Nice. This is what the plant would look like. Flower would look like. I think I want to go for the sapling, honestly. And then we can't sleep yet. I think this is kind of cute. Maybe we'll put one random book out of there as well. I like it. It's cute. And I like the flowers. I like so many things about this build here. It's crazy. 1 to 4. So we're gonna do that. Gonna do that. We put that into neon. We put this thing back. And then we finally sleep. And I sit up a little bit. With the limbs spread as far as possible so they don't touch each other and it gets uncomfortable. No, I don't have sensory issues. What are you talking about? I'm fine. Oh, we had the clean stone and then now we didn't seek touch it. How dare we? I think this just adds... Okay, it doesn't really add much with the shader. Sometimes I forget that shader and water, at least in this version, they all kind of do their own things, but we got this going, you know? Nice. Okay. I wanted to add possibly a window or two into the attic. I remember that now. Let me grab a little bit of this. The question is with the inside window, not window, but with the inside bricks. Yeah, okay, this one, for example, has a double wall here. So this one's already out. And we were to add one here. Oh, we can actually stack up next to that. That's so cool. Oh, that works? That actually works? Okay, that's cool. That's very cool. Yeah, we also did our double stairs here on the inside, or like outside. I like that! I mean, doesn't really help that much. Still looks weird. Not very symmetrical. But hey, that's what the tree is for. Just so you don't see that much of the wall. And there's another carpenter's. I feel like we still lost one though. Didn't we have 14? Or am I imagining that? Yeah, this one is not gonna get one. That's a little sad. And let's see if we were to do the same thing in here. Double wall again. I think a little bit of one piece of clay must have gotten into the house. At least that's what I hope would happen. Maybe here Brian came by and wanted a bit of colorful clay for his base. That would also be okay. This one, on the other hand, would work again. No, not really, because the punching bag is against it. And I actually really want to keep that, and it might look weird, you know, because then it's a little bit more obvious that that roof is not directly on center. So, you know, we're just gonna hide that. No one will know. Just a quick check on our blocks. And over here we... I mean, this looks nice. This works. Yeah, we kind of lost one piece of clay here. Okay. Okay. I accept that. Is it maybe somewhere... Well, I don't know how it landed basically in this pond, but okay. With that, I would say this house is basically done. We have successfully done the thing, you know? Maybe a cute little screenshot from this side. Okay. We did the thing. Another build completed. Oh. The next apartment building here. I think we'll start this one after episode 1100. Because I don't fully know what we'll do here just yet. I mean, I know it's going to be an apartment and all that, but style-wise, I don't know, our block choices, and I just want it to look good, you know? So, I want to give that the possible time that it might need. Then we'll go here. And real quick, this goes back. Then light blue and with a vanilla flower, so right here. Perfect. Do we have any like random left? We have some, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call them random, but we have leftover items from the build that I don't think we'll really need for other builds. We do have a lot of dark oak slabs. We don't need that many in there, I think, and if we do, we can just grab them again from our house. Okay. Oh, got a nice breeze from the fan just now. That one felt very, very good. Vanilla fence. I guess. Quartz? And quartz? Why is this not stacked? Unacceptable. Okay, we have a few minutes left. There's a lot of stuff that we could and should do. Of course, in theory, now would honestly almost be a perfect time for me to make it a bit of a time lapse now and just be productive and get stuff. But I am going to make dinner after this. So I'm actually just going to edit this and then already schedule it. Because here's the thing with the new PC. Editing, like when I render the video, that's so fast. Like it takes like what, 2 minutes maybe? That's blink of an eye and the video is ready. So, you know, we're just gonna focus on dinner instead. But I do hope to maybe find some time for the grind stream over the next couple of days. And I have been meaning to stream again and all that. Just getting into routine. But we'll lock in next week, okay? I promise next week will be the week. Because, you know, boyfriend's healthy again, so I have good recording times. I have medication that helps me be productive. I just need to, you know, actually have a little bit of energy and drag myself through a bit of heat to do a couple chores. But here's the thing, like whenever I do these things, it's not just that I already feel good because I feel energized. I also just feel good because, you know, I'm getting stuff done now, and that's also just an amazing feeling. So I don't know, it's all just pretty nice lately. I've been enjoying the day-to-day. Except for the heat. Except for the heat, really. There are a couple things I feel like I always feel like we need to organize these, we need to work on that, but I think this was for this was I guess we could work a little bit on this. Given that, I don't know, to be fair, I think the rest of this I might actually just do in a grind stream at some point, but I'm not sure. I mean, I could throw either the coal into backpacks that we get from it, or into one of the drawers that has an upgrade, but that is only partially used, so that there is at least one free slot for at least 104 stacks. So that's an option. We have to see. So many backpacks. Actually, I want to put the pickaxe there just so I remember it's the one that we currently need. I think I might actually just do this stack-wise, you know, place down a stack, mine a stack, place a stack. Sort of like that. On the other hand, we do have a few minutes left for this, so I think we might just place these 3 stacks in one go. Just get it over with. Little bits of progress here and there. Oh, God, my nose is itching. By the way, I have wonderful news. Today is the first day where I didn't take allergy meds. I kind of forgot this morning, and I'm okay. To be fair, I didn't leave the house or anything, but we do have the windows open all day long, so despite that, nothing's really itching. Which is weird, because yesterday, despite taking meds, they were itching. So I don't know what happened there, but I accept it. I accept it. I mean, yeah, it's the 20th. That is, for me, I keep in mind from May 16th, my mom's birthday, to around June 20th is when I'm allergic to stuff. You know, give or take a couple days for both starting and end date, but I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but it appears we may be pretty much done with it, you know, maybe one more little, like, itch here and there, bit of a runny nose, bit of sneezing, but this has been a very, very chill year for my allergies. Compared to the times where it was just an absolute agony, I think this is a nice improvement. If we keep it like this, I won't be complaining. But that's of course now the big question. Was it just a lucky year where maybe the stuff that I really react to just wasn't flowing around in the air that much, or are my allergies just generally calming down? And I guess we'll have to wait at least 1 year or two to see which option is more likely, but yeah, it's kind of nice. At least with the heat, I now don't also have to worry about wanting to rip out my eyes, even though no I do, because my bangs are going against my lashes, and that was a little uncomfortable. I do need to cut my bangs again, but energy. I mean, I have energy, but I just don't want to leave the fan. That's the big issue here. It's just a lot more comfortable to get a nice breeze. And what the heck happened here? Little cleanups here and there. I know we could have probably done one more stack or so, but let's not overdo anything today, okay? Today is just one of those days. I like that the house starts lagging when we get closer. Okay. Little bit of progress, not crazy amounts, but those were 3 stacks that we worked on that were still in the backpack, that were still haunting us. Now it's a little bit less than that. Did we already have one unwashed stamp thing? Was this where we kept them? Yeah, we do have one of the unwashed ones. And you had to wash them in a cauldron. Did we ever make a cauldron in this Let's Play? We do have one here. But I kind of want to keep that just for the sake of... Ah, there it is. I mean, it's not that expensive. We can afford that, I believe. I've never washed any of the clay pattern stamps before in all my years of playing, so this is gonna be a first. How to play video game. Send help. Okay, so we put the cauldron there. We grab some water. We do that, and then we grab these, and oh, okay. I didn't look at the names. Okay, it would just work like that. Okay. I think we have at least 2 new ones here. That goes away. So cool. Let's go. And then you can take the extra cauldron. Wait, do we have 3 now? Okay, I know. I was seeing things. Heart Vine Moon. Okay. And this is the right aisle. And... okay. Carpet, cobble crown, swords, bolt, ghoul, heart. Kenji diff. Carpet 1 is that, okay. Carpet 1. Carpet 2. Then in the 3rd row, we go into cobble, crown. After crown, that's my dog. Swords and bolt are right there. Then we have the purple one, ghoul, in that one. And heart goes here. I could have sworn we had these already. Huh, apparently not. Moon follows shortly afterwards. So death is in that section. Fire, wicked there. The 2 knots go there. Then we have a leaf and then the moon. Is this the right order? When the heck is this gonna come? Oh, pretty late. Before the wither. This is a little easier. Wait, we have sun? Picket. Oh no, oh no, I did this the wrong way then. Actually, we need to... Carpet 1 can stay. Creepy cat. Ah, these were the ones we've placed. Because I went row for row instead of like this, I guess. Okay. Or did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, this is correct. This is Creepy Castle. Yep, this okay. Okay, that's all on me then. Carpet 1. Carpet 1, carpet 2. Next row is right here. After our carpets, cobble, crown, swords. Wait, once again. Cobble and crown is there. Swords, bold, ghoul. That's 3, and then in here we put the hard one. Okay, then we have 2 death things. Fire wicket. Fire, yep, 2 knots. Leave and move. Okay, so they're underneath each other. That's cute. Look at that. We got some more clay pattern stamps. The collection is growing. One day we'll use them. You can use them on like the flower pots, which is kind of cute. But I don't think we'll ever really work with them, but it's still nice to have. Yeah, thank you guys very much for watching this. Stay hydrated, stay cool. Very, very important. Keep your fan close to you. And yeah, drink water, take your meds, take your vitamins, and yeah, goodbye!